was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain?
Chris, there's no time for formal introductions. I have a pressing matter I need to talk about.
Okay.
Let's skip to the part of the podcast where you ask me what games I've been playing this week.
What games you been playing this week?
Well, Chris, I've been playing Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh,
And I know
yes.
I know what you're thinking, Chris, and I know what you're thinking, dear viewers. But Anthony, I thought that you lost Mario Sunshine. I thought the story goes that you and Chris, before you were world famous YouTubers, were playing Mario Sunshine together. You hated it the whole time, and then you did something with it, and then it was gone forever. And you've talked multiple times about just how lost it is and how you're a big dummy for losing it. What do you mean you're playing it? Whatever could that mean?
You bought a new one?
Now you might be thinking,
It's
Did you
funny
just
because
buy
I
a new
already know
one?
the story.
did you just buy a new one? Did you fucking finally just give up and you're like, well, I guess I'll buy a new one for $65 or whatever the fuck it's going for, because GameCube games go for so much money for some reason. Is it because the discs are weird? Probably.
Probably.
So they're like hard to recreate or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. No. My brother had it.
Yeah.
My brother, for lack of a better term, lives across the hall from me, and I went to his room and I said, "Hey, do you have it?" And essentially he said, "Oh yeah, it's right here." And I don't.
Should
I
we
went
get
there first. I tried there first.
Should we get into the meat and potatoes of this story?
Yeah. So. Do you want to just start? I think we could fill a full 40 minutes with this, honestly. Do you want to just start from the beginning?
Yeah, can I take it a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we 100%ed Super Mario Sunshine.
It took forever. It
Yes.
took like a whole summer, maybe a little more than a summer.
And this was almost 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah, just about.
And Anthony, like a week later, let me borrow a couple of GameCube games.
Yeah.
And-
Mario Kart Double Dash and Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah. And I
So plot twist, I'm actually the one who owns Hit and Run.
not anymore.
Well, no, I gave it to you.
Yeah.
I never want to see that game again.
And so there was like a week between beating Sunshine and him giving me these games, and I wasn't sure if Sunshine was in there. I could see that being a game that I'd want to have, but borrow after we played through it.
Chris will do that. Him and I will beat a game, and he's like, "Oh, can I borrow it so I can play it by myself now?" That's
Yeah.
like a thing he sometimes does.
Yeah.
So it's not outside of the realm of possibility for him to be like, "Oh man, now that we're done with Sunshine, let me borrow it."
And if you had knocked on the door the day after giving me those games and said, "Do you have Sunshine?" I probably wouldn't know. You know?
Yeah.
And so, well, you kind of did do that. So sure enough, like a couple of days later, you called me up and you were like, "Hey, I can't find Sunshine anywhere. Did I let you borrow it?"
And I knew you wouldn't have taken it, right? You were like my last option. Like I searched my room. I searched all the places a game could be and should be, right? And then I went to my brother's room and I asked him. I asked him and then I called you. I said, "Ethan, do you have it?" And he was
Yeah.
like, "No, I do not." He checked this place. He checked this place. His room was a mess at the time. My room's always a mess. I'm not judging him. It's just how it is. And he did not have it. So I was like, well, if I don't have it and Ethan doesn't have it, there's only one other fucking person who hangs out here.
And only one person who was super hype about Mario Sunshine at the
There's
end.
only one other person in the world who would want to borrow this game in 2017.
But so it's a testament to our friendship that you never straight up were like, did you steal Sunshine?
Because I know you didn't. And there was a moment in that phone conversation where you were like, "Oh, well, hang on, it might be in this bag." And for a second, I was like, "Oh, he's got it."
Yeah.
And then it was. You were like, "No, it's not here." I was like, "Oh no, it's gone forever."
And I was pretty sure after we finished playing that game that I distinctly remember it could have been another game, but you took it out of the console,
Yeah.
put it in the case,
box.
and chucked it behind something and
just
said,
just randomly
yeah, just
in my
threw
room.
it. And you were like, well, that's gone forever.
I see two things. One, that sounds like something I would do, straight up, dead ass. Sounds like something I would do. And two, like, if you remember it that distinctly, like if you remember an action, a reaction, and a comment, I probably did that to a game.
Yeah, it
It's
just
just-
probably wasn't that one.
It's not Sunshine because I can see Sunshine. It's right there.
Oh, yeah, I actually haven't seen it since.
Do you want to know what's weird and like sort of a mystery, but not one that I care about? The book is missing.
Oh, I
The
mean, I
manual.
don't have. I could check inside.
No, I did. Did
Double
you
dash.
Did you think again that I was accusing you?
No, I did. I've never thought you've accused me of this situation at all. But I'm just saying, if the manual is missing, I can look for the manual.
No, I think it might be up there. I just haven't checked yet, but it
Okay.
wasn't in the box. I was like, interesting. But that is a part of the piece of the puzzle that I do not care about. I have the game.
Yeah.
And like we're not joking around. This was like a year, maybe a year and a half ago.
Oh, easily.
I like since then like did like a deep don't. Chris
You don't want me to chuck
fucking-
it behind the TV?
No, don't. It's just the box, but like don't.
I thought it felt empty.
It is empty. No, since then I've done like a deep dive of my video games, and I literally like I reorganized my video games cabinet. But not only did I do that, because I knew Sunshine was missing, I opened every single disc. I was like, what am I missing? Let me just, because I try not to do it anymore, but when I was younger, I used to do that shitty thing that dumb kids do where like you're playing Wii Sports. That's a bad example. Wii Sports doesn't have a box. You're playing fucking Mario Kart Wii, and you're like, I don't want to play Mario Kart Wii. I want to play Super Smash Brothers. And rather than getting the Mario Kart Wii box and putting the game back in its proper box, you just take Mario Kart Wii, put it in the Smash Brothers box, put Smash Brothers in the Wii.
Yeah.
You know? So I went through all my games, opened up every single one, checked everywhere, and it was nowhere. I was like, and then I called you again, I'm pretty sure. I was like, I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Oh, we've had plenty of conversations about this over the phone or in person or honestly, just thinking about it, it's given me a skit idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, I won't say it on air in case
Well,
we
yeah.
actually do it, but it's just funny.
And like, my brother and I were hanging out a bit yesterday, so I just thought, I was like, you've already asked him. I'm pretty sure I've asked him twice, but I asked him again. I was like, do you have it? I know I've asked you. Just could you check again? Check somewhere. Maybe it's over here. Is it in this stack of games? And he was basically like, hold on one sec. And then he has like a place where games are, and then a stack of games on his wall, and then he has a closet. And he went right for the closet, and I pointed to the stack of games. I was like, could it be here? He was like, no, it's not there. I just cleaned that. I was like, okay. And then he goes to the closet. He pulls out a box that was like just right there on the floor. Like if you open his door all the way, you could look at the box. It's not that hidden. And Sunshine was sitting right on top. He moved one thing, and there it was.
That's crazy.
So, like, I feel so many, like, one, I feel, like, relieved. Like what you said, like, we're both going to sleep better at night now, knowing that it's not lost forever, and that, like, you know, just every stress that has to do with with losing a game. Like, I don't have to buy a new one. I don't have to keep looking for this one. But also, like, I feel kind of vindicated that, like, I'm not the dummy that lost
Yeah.
his super rare game.
Even though you are the person who hides copies of movies around the house for people to find.
Well, they deserve it. They had it coming. That sounded. Now I have to explain it. My dad, in his infinite wisdom, bought 3 copies of X-Men Origins Wolverine, like the shittiest movie ever. So I hid them everywhere. The end. It's been 2 years on this latest round. They haven't found the last one. I'm not going to reveal its location just in case my dad listens. Which he might. He might. You'd be surprised. No, I just, you know. So, to answer the question I forced you to ask me, I've been playing a shit ton of Super Mario Sunshine. It's not great, but I've been, like, I'm better at it now. And I think it's
because
just,
we've mastered the game.
yeah, I think it's a combination of every day I'm older and every day I'm better at video games, and also we've played it already. And like, so I just started it 2 days ago. That's when I found it, and I'm already 45 shines in, and I'm about like 60 blue coins. The game keeps track of how many blue coins you have, but not good. They're
Okay.
not good about it. I'm trying to do it without looking anything up. The only thing I've looked up so far is,
So you're looking to 100% it again.
oh yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Yeah, I mean it's the only way. Once you 100% a game, I don't know what this mentality is, or what you would call it, but once you 100% a game, there's really no other way to play that specific game.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I bought Sunshine 2 so that I can play it through again. I don't know if I have it in me for the pachinko machine again.
Chris, you're not gonna believe me. You have no right to. You have no reason to. I mean, not right. You have no reason to. No one's gonna believe me, but I promise you, on my life, this is the truth. I beat pachinko first try.
No.
First try. 100%.
Wow.
It's going to sound like I'm lying because I'm adding so much detail. I ran out of water. My pack ran out of water. I still beat it.
Wow.
When I ran out of water, I had one more coin in the shine to still get. I almost exploded. I was like, how? How?
Wow. Well, I was going to boast about how I've beaten the pachinko machine.
Not
but
only, yeah, now is when I suck my own dick. Not only are we, for a split second, we were equals because we've both beaten it. But then after that split second was done, I'm now better than you because I beat it first try.
Well, guess I got to up my game. The power creep.
Yeah, the anime power creep. Top 10 anime betrayals in Super Mario Sunshine. Oh, man.
I was just about to have the same remark as you, and I'm glad we didn't.
What?
You said, oh, man, and I was also going to say, oh, man, as you said it.
Also, you know the part in Sunshine where you fucking get the Yoshi and you go on the boat and you like wait a half hour, you go to the thing. There's a cheat that makes it like super simple.
Oh, you're going to have to tell me.
Yeah, I've already done it. It's super easy. I could do it in front of you like tonight if you wanted. It's,
Okay.
You get Yoshi and then you go to, you know how there's fruit stands?
Yeah.
You go to the last one on the right and you kick all the durians out of the way just because they get in the way sometimes. And you literally like, it depends on the angle the camera is, but once I figured it out, it's like super easy. I could probably replicate it like right now if you wanted me to. You just walk into the wall and then you fall forever, but if you hit A, you just keep jumping and jumping until you're just back in the game and you're walking with Yoshi on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, wow.
And you just,
okay.
as long as you don't jump and as long as you don't get back in the ocean once you hit land, you can walk right up to the island and spray the thing.
Wow. All right. Good to know.
That being said, once I tried that level, did not do that one first try. That's the
No.
one with the lily pad
Oh,
with
I
the red.
remember.
I got 5. That was pretty good, but I forgot. I don't know why. Every time I play this
Ooh,
game,
no. Okay, all right. You pachinko machine first try. I beat both of those an hour run of Mario.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I have no choice but to be the one who beats that one this time.
if
you know?
you can.
If I can, yeah. Maybe it's a run ender. No, but I forgot. I don't know why I always think this. I always think that the pipe at the end of the level brings you back to the beginning.
No, it takes you out.
Not only does it take you out, it puts you in the middle of Delfino Plaza. You have to do the whole
Good.
thing again.
Good.
Like, so you might as well die, I guess. That's what we did, right? We went to the airstrip, we got a bunch of lives, and we just wasted them all.
that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, I found out. I looked this up too. I haven't been looking up like how to get each shine, but I've been looking up like I looked up how to like when the rocket nozzle unlocks because it just wasn't unlocking.
Yeah.
And I just fucking hate when Delfino Plaza is shaded, and I wanted to clean off the shine. And you can do it without the rocket nozzle, but then the shine is like you have to get the rocket nozzle to get the shine.
Right.
So I looked up when the boat comes to take you to the airship, and it doesn't happen until after Bowser Jr. floods the city.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he floods it, and then it's like, go to Corona Mountain, but then you don't go to Corona Mountain, and when you come back, it's not flooded anymore.
Okay.
And then that's when the boat shows up. But yeah, no, it's going good. Yeah. What have you been? Hang on. Hold on. Welcome to the Thunder and Lightning podcast. My name is Thunder.
And I'm Lightning.
That was a 15-minute intro, but it's worth it. Because it's the end of an era, as I said last night.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine is found. Like, half the things we talk about are just gone. But, like, what are we going to talk about next time we sit down to do a Let's Play?
New days are coming.
New days are coming. Oh, that's the other thing. we obviously don't have to do this right away, and I probably wouldn't want to do it right away. But you know how in Super Mario 64, and it's not just you, other people have done this too. But you know how you have every file cleared 100%. I want to do that with Sunshine
Oh my god.
because I already have one.
100%?
Yeah, the little moon. I mean, the little
Jesus.
sun. So here's what I'm thinking. I already have one. I did it with you. You and me did it when we were like a year ago. I'm gonna do this one by myself, and then for the third one, I think we should do it on the channel, on the Let's Play channel.
I'll do that.
Hell yeah.
Anthony, I never thought there'd be a day where if you remember when we beat it, I said, "Well, we got to do it again on the channel," and you said, "I'll never play this game again."
I probably said, "Fuck you, you stupid idiot! I'll never do that," because I was so angry at Super Mario Sunshine, and by
and
proxy,
here you are.
and by proxy, anyone who I'm just so happy. This is what had to happen. In order for us to play Sunshine on the channel, I had to lose it for a year and a half because now I'm ready.
Everything happens for a reason. So one thing you and I talked about, since we're talking about running a Mario game on the channel,
Yeah.
when did we start this? Like officially, when did the Zombies Ate My Neighbors
Oh,
drop?
it was like May or
Okay.
or March. It was one of those. I can check right now while you're talking.
Well, I think because we were talking about, obviously channels don't have seasons, right?
I mean, some do.
I mean, yeah. If
March 4th, 2019.
we okay,
I just now
hmm
found out that there's a search function. So every time I look up the view count on Zombies and My Neighbors, I don't have to scroll all the way back to the end.
oh, that's good.
You find out something new every day about this dang platform we call YouTube.
So, I mean, if we want to go by seasons, we can go by seasons. I'm down for that. But if we don't go that way, maybe for our 1 year anniversary, we should do the season ender that I was gonna do, which I don't think we've talked about yet.
Yeah,
but-
well, do you want to? Because I was going to get right into it if you wanted. But into talking about it, but we don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh no, I'll talk about
Oh,
it.
okay.
So, I was gonna do my best at speed running Mario 64,
Yeah.
and my goal is to be in the top 400, something like that.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the thing again.
Yeah, I mean we'll make it more official when
Well,
it
see,
comes
here's
time.
the thing, and we can change this obviously, but our plan. Oh, right. Sorry. Hang on. Boop. Audio. Our plan was beginning of season 2, quote in quotes. We were gonna. It was gonna be beginning of practice for the speed run, and then the end of season 2 is gonna be the actual speed run. Obviously, we could change that if you want.
Oh, okay. I
know
was
what I
under the
mean?
impression. Okay, no, that's fair. We can do it that way if you want. Yeah.
No, I mean we can do whatever way you want. That was our initial idea.
Oh, okay.
Was we were gonna, because we had an idea for the intro, remember? But then
Right.
we changed it.
Right.
And our idea was like, for the first part, for the first year, let's put Mario Sunshine in the intro. I mean Mario 64 in the intro. And then for year 2, we'll put Bloodborne in the intro. And then
Right.
at the beginning of year 2, you start training for the speed run, and then beginning of year 3, I start training for a Bloodborne speed run
Right.
and stuff like that. But we can do it however way you want. We'd have
Yeah.
to figure out. I really want to. I want to live stream it if we do that. But
Okay.
we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
We have friends who can help us with that.
Sounds good to me.
Like, I feel like all I have to do is hit up Chelsea once, and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, here's how you should do it." I know how to do it in theory. I'm always nervous starting a new thing, especially if it's going live to the internet.
Mm.
I could fuck that up in so many different ways. But no, I'm still down to do that. I don't know if that was the conversation. I'm still totally down to.
Yeah. No. Well,
Assuming you are, you're the one who would be
Yeah.
pulling the, the heavy lifting in that one. I'd just be sitting there shitting on Mario 64.
what if we also did Green Monster?
Oh yeah, I think no. There's a couple different. Wow, you just reminded me of something that I totally forgot about. I've been meaning to talk to you about that for like months. I think we could get like many videos out of Mario 64
Oh, yeah.
if we do the whole like there's a bunch of challenges. Like there's a get to King Bob-omb without hitting A, and there's the Green Demon challenge, which you were talking about.
Oh, Green Demon. Yeah. Okay.
There's a bunch of stuff like that.
I
we could
wish.
do.
Remember when we played the fan-made sequel.
Yeah.
There's no way that's still a thing, right?
I don't know. You mean like to download? Like
Yeah.
someone probably took it down? I don't know. We could go check. It was really buggy.
It was really buggy, but it was
But
really fun and
Let's
good.
think about it like this. Like, one, we were on my shitty laptop.
Right.
Two, if we did play that, we could put it on this bad boy
Right.
and stream it off OBS, right? And then stream is not the right word. Capture. And then two, it's been like, what, 2-3 years since we played that?
Mm.
If it's still around, he's probably updated it,
Right.
assuming he cares enough.
Right. I mean, I think that would be something cool to play on this channel.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
But what games have you been playing?
What games have I been playing?
Last time you gave us a bunch of updates on what you and Pauline are doing.
Yeah, we're still playing tech. We've
yeah,
been
that's
watching
right.
a lot of movies, so we haven't really had time for tech. But we'll get back into it. She has a secret second game that I don't know about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could get that info out of her. Not for you. I'm
Probably.
Not gonna like, here it is. I just want to know.
You could probably text her right now and she'd tell you.
Oh, shit, this tape is coming off.
Oh,
That's disgusting. I'm just going to wrap it back up.
I think I usually have that one.
Oh, well.
No, there's no way I do because I have the bendy one. This is a weird podcast so far.
I love it, though. I'm chill. If you cannot.
Comment if you like
can't.
this podcast so far. Anybody who's listened this far.
Subscribe and tell 3 of your friends to subscribe if you liked anything we said in this podcast.
Well, that's to come. But yeah, as far as playing goes, Smash. Been playing a bit of Smash.
Oh, yeah? You getting back into Smash?
A little bit.
Trying to unlock all the characters?
in Mario Kart. Yeah,
Trying to unlock all the characters in Smash?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You
In-
don't have the DLC, right?
No.
Are you gonna?
maybe.
Just do it.
Oh, that's another thing too. We never talked about events. Not a conversation for the podcast, but
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to spend dinner talking about that. No, we can talk about it afterwards.
yeah.
Like I said, we made this day super productive. I'm very proud of us.
Me too.
Very, very productive day.
Is this
that we
coming
had.
out before the video we're making?
This is coming out tomorrow, baby.
Should I talk about the video we're making?
Hell yeah.
All right.
You know what? I was going to say no, save it till the end, but I already fucked that up. So
Oh yeah.
go for it.
No, I don't think we're talking about anything else in this podcast. We completely destroyed the structure. So this week is going to be a very special video on Sunday for me. I've been working hard on making a list of songs for a potential Guardians 3 soundtrack. We have a video coming out Sunday that lays it all out. My reasons for the songs themselves. We'll probably even make a playlist with all the songs.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
I
can,
should do that before
yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can give a listen, see what you think, see what you like.
Remind me to. Actually, I'm going to write that down so I don't
Yeah.
forget. I'll do that tonight.
And I put a lot of time and thought and effort into it, and if it goes well, I'll probably make more. I'll probably make more anyways, because now I've been thinking about it a lot. But I think I did a really good job, and I'd like to know what everybody thinks. So if you're listening to this podcast, and Sunday already happened, go watch that video. Tell us what you think. If you're watching this day this podcast comes out, wait till Sunday and go watch that video.
And those are the clear and cut instructions on how to view our video. Welcome to the Thunder and Lightning tutorial.
Yeah.
Here's how to view our YouTube video.
But before all of that, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel.
Then,
And tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies.
if you subscribe, then you won't even have to worry about it. You'll
Yeah.
just fucking, your phone will let you know when we upload that
Right.
dang Guardians of the Galaxy video.
And that's my spiel. That's my story for this Guardians video.
That was good. I liked it.
Thank you.
I meant your spiel.
No,
I
thank
liked
you.
it. Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
No, I'm excited for this video, and if it goes well, we'll see. Maybe I'll message James Gunn about it. See what he has to say.
Can I talk about the thing I did? It's way less cool than your thing, but
Sure.
I had to test OBS, so I recorded a Let's Play video by myself.
Yes.
It was-
I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, you're gonna see it with everyone else.
Yes.
But I played a indie game called WizOrb that's been sitting in my Steam library for God knows how long. And actually only a couple weeks probably. But oh, it's not like my door was opening. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, no, that's going up tomorrow instead of Earthbound. At the time that this podcast is going up. Because we just couldn't do Earthbound. We've been very busy. We have a wedding to go to this week.
Yeah.
And it's like, if one of us was going to a wedding, that'd be whatever, but we're both going to a wedding, so we both have a whole weekend, basically, where we can't do anything for the channel.
Yeah. Congratulations to Ben and Jess.
Yeah.
Ben, the bassist for my band, Set the Nation. Ben, the bassist for my band, Set the Nation.
Hell yeah.
Say that 5 times fast.
I won't.
I
You don't
won't
pay me
either.
enough to say that 5 times fast.
That
was not a YouTube joke. That was a manager joke.
Yeah. For those of you,
I'm the
for those of
manager.
you who didn't watch the first episode of this channel, he's the manager for the band that I'm talking about.
Yeah. The band that you're in.
Yeah.
What was I going to talk about? Hey, Chris, what was I going to talk about?
Stuff we're doing on this channel.
We are doing stuff. Next week's going to be a bopper flop. Hell or high water. We said that was going to be monthly, and then we didn't.
Yeah.
So we're
You wanted the best. You got the best.
Christ. Yeah. So
Is that a bathing suit?
what? Yeah.
You don't know how to swim.
Right. all true statements about me and my room and how messy it is.
Okay. Why is it on top?
Oh, because I went to Canopy Lake Park, as you know.
Okay.
I washed the bathing suit, and then it remained in my clean clothes hamper for maybe a month.
Yeah.
Uh,
You went there like a month ago.
If you'll notice, my hamper's not here. It's because I'm currently doing what could only be considered a month's load of laundry.
Okay.
And when did we play Resident Evil? Like a month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a month.
How many more? Oh, actually, not something I should be asking on here. I was gonna say, how many more videos of Resident Evil?
Why is that so bad to ask about?
Oh, no. I guess it's not.
This is already the fucking chillest Who Cares podcast we've ever done.
That should be the name of this podcast.
Who cares? No, then people will think we're being
No, just the chillest Who Cares
the
podcast.
chillest Who Cares podcast. Probably 2 more.
Okay.
At the end of the last episode, we just
God.
we just got to the plants, so we're like pretty close.
Okay.
Probably 2 more.
Um.
Oh, but no, I finally did laundry, and then Yes, I finally did laundry, so my clean clothes got taken out and put away, but that doesn't have a spot, so I just threw it there.
Okay.
So that's been clean in my hamper for a couple weeks. But I did go to a water park.
Yes.
I had so much fun. Did I ever talk about that Injustice card game at Canopy Lake? I
Yeah,
had
you
to
did.
have, right?
Yeah.
I was like obsessed with it.
Yeah,
for a
you
good
were
2
super
weeks.
excited. No, what was I gonna say?
I don't fucking know.
No, me either. I'm very excited for
Putt-
my next. No, shut up!
Sorry.
Shut your mouth!
I almost ruined it.
I'm very excited for Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. We've already said it on this podcast. I just want to be
have
the one
we?
to say
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Don't
cost us-
reveal how many. You can reveal the price. I don't give a shit. Don't reveal how many episodes it's gonna be. Just know it's gonna be a number of episodes, and then Chris is gonna do something else. We haven't really talked about this, but the new thing we're gonna do is Chris has his day of the week, and I have my day of the week, right? So whenever Chris finishes something, we're gonna do like a couple one-offs, whatever that looks like. Like this time, it looked like James was on the show.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do another series. We're not gonna have a couple one-offs in between Putt Putt and the next thing.
No.
Because it's
So
not
we
that
have.
many.
No, I'm gonna tell him. We have 37 episodes of Putt
Our
Putt Saves the
longest-
Zoo.
That would be our longest series.
You know what? Christ, it's not even out yet. I was gonna say at the beginning of the episode, it could have gone that way.
Yeah.
when we were having control issues.
Yeah. No, I mean, when you watch the Wizorb episode, that's what happened with me. I was like, it took me like a good 6 minutes to actually enter the game because I just kept having technical difficulties because that was literally the first time I had ever attempted to use OBS, which I've always known how to use it in theory, but it's just as simple as it was in theory as it is in practice, and usually that's not the case.
Yeah.
Like with that thing, as he points to the game capture card that they invested in years ago.
Putt-Putt was a big investment. No, it really wasn't. Putt-Putt was more money than... we didn't... You know what? No. There's a saying. It's called, we didn't get our money's worth for that game.
I thought you were going to say hot diggity. I thought you were going to be like, there's a saying, and it's hot,
Hot
diggity.
diggity.
I didn't get my fucking money's worth of that game. Are you kidding me?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said we did not get our money's
it.
worth out of that game.
Got it.
I mean, I did. I enjoyed but, like, as far as time-wise,
No.
did not get my money's worth.
Like, sometimes I'll spend like 15, 20 bucks on an indie game, and then that indie game will last like an hour and a half. And I look back on my purchase and I'm like, you know what? It was 15 bucks, but I'm really glad I played it. It was a really great game, a really good experience, a really solid game. I'm glad I gave them the $15 for their super short game.
You know what?
Cannot say the same about Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo or whatever he ended up doing in that video. Don't want to spoil it.
This comes
That
out...
title's a spoiler. Sorry, I'm just realizing that.
Saves the Zoo?
Yeah.
He could not.
He could not. You could shut the game off.
This comes out like a week before Putt-Putt.
2 days.
2
days
2 days.
before
3
Putt-Putt.
days. All right,
No,
listen.
sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days before Putt-Putt.
Listen, anybody who's watching, comment how long you think it took me to beat Putt-Putt.
In episodes.
No.
Oh.
Minutes.
Okay.
Even seconds. If you can get the exact number, I'll even take minutes. If you can get the exact number of minutes it took me to beat Putt-Putt, intro and outro of our show included in the episode, I'll make whatever video skit you want us to make. As long as it's not pornographic.
It's going to be pornographic.
It probably will be.
Here's the deal.
Nobody's going to comment. Haha, see, that's where I get them. It has to be before the first episode comes out.
Right. No, there's a timetable on this competition or whatever. Here's the deal.
Yeah?
Your next game, I'm not going to reveal it because it's a couple
It's
weeks out.
revealed in Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo.
Right, but even that is still a couple weeks
Right,
out.
right.
Your next game is going to be probably our longest playthrough yet,
Yeah.
realistically.
That's
terms
assuming I'm good.
in terms of episode numbers.
Right.
So, assuming that you want to continue this trend of game, putt-putt, by the time it's time to play putt-putt,
Oh, yeah,
It'll
it'll be long enough since we played Putt-Putt.
well, no, what I was gonna say. Well, yes, in terms of like our morale and how much I want to play.
I just
putt-putt.
mean time. Well, that and time-wise, like, it'll be like months.
Right. Well, what I was gonna say is, by then it'll probably be around Christmas time,
Yeah.
and the Steam Christmas sale will probably be
Oh.
going on. So
we'll
we could
get them
probably,
all for 5 cents.
we could probably like both chip in $10 and like buy $20 worth of putt-putt games, and like those Steam sales are huge. It might be 20 putt-putt games. Or
Dude.
20 humongous games if we really like dedicate to it.
I'll do that.
That might be the way to do this because like I can't do $7
No.
a pop for a
putt-putt.
long video. Videos. It is I can confirm it's multiple episodes,
Dude,
which is like
I'll buy all the Putt-Putt games.
where do we stop, right? Do we stop at putt-putt? Can I play a Buzzy
If you
Goes
sure,
to the Jungle game?
Sure, if you want to. To me, if we stopped at Putt-Putt, I'd be fine. If we didn't, I'd be cool with that
I
too.
didn't realize that Buzzy the Knowledge Bug was humongous. I thought he was like the knockoff humongous. Because I had Buzzy Goes to the Jungle. There's 3, I guess. There's Farm, Jungle, and Airport. How exciting, that last one. But, I thought Humongous was just those characters: Fatty Bear, Putt Putt, Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, and Pajama Sam. I did not know Buzzy was also one of them. You and I actually, I forget what video it was on. It might have even been Pokemon Stadium. I don't know where I'm pulling that from, but I think it might be, where we talk about Humongous Entertainment and all their various mascots. And I bring up Buzzy the Knowledge Bug, and I was like, was he one of them? And you and I both came to the conclusion that, like, no, I don't think he was, but he totally is.
Okay, interesting.
So
All I know is Putt Putt's my boy, and we had a lot of fun,
yeah,
and I can't wait for our next meeting.
yeah. You and Putt Putt?
Yeah.
Man. You know what I like in a good modern game is a good character customization screen before the game starts. And what Putt Putt gave me, what Putt Putt delivered in the character customization aspect really impressed. 10 out of 10. They think I'm joking. Listen. Every time this happens, I have to talk about it. And you can hate it if you want, but it's going to happen. Taylor Swift's new album.
Oh, okay.
This is not a bit. I love Taylor Swift.
I'm just gonna go on Facebook.
No, that's fine. There's other people listening, probably. There's on average one person listening to me talk about
we
Taylor
have the
Swift.
numbers.
No, here's the deal. It's good.
You're looking at me.
Taylor Swift's new album
Yeah.
is good.
Okay.
It's not as good as her last one, in
All
my
right.
opinion. I was talking to Jen about this earlier. Taylor Swift's last album, Reputation. Are you playing a video game?
A little bit.
Okay, cool. Taylor Swift's last album, Reputation, might be the best album of this decade. And I know that's a large claim, but I really do think that. And I know what you're thinking, Chris, who's been listening this whole time. But don't you love Carly Rae Jepsen? And I do. And I've definitely listened to Emotion by Carly Rae Jepsen more times than I have Reputation, but there's no denying that Reputation is a little better. Also, there's a song on the Taylor Swift album that has the Dixie Chicks on it, and I was like, this part I think you'll actually find interesting, Chris. This part I think you'll actually find interesting. Were you
Okay.
actually not listening?
I was in and out.
Okay, cool. No, I don't care. That was such a genuine, like, oh, now he's talking to me. No, you know who the Dixie Chicks are?
Yeah.
They're like an all-female country band from the early 2000s. They're on one of the songs, and I was rather excited because my mom used to listen to Dixie Chicks, so I kind of like them. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait. They haven't released an album in like a long time. I can't wait to see what this Taylor Swift song is like. And it was useless. It was like when Ed Sheeran was on that Justin Bieber song. It was like they were the backup vocals, and it's like Taylor Swift could have done that herself. I don't know why she got the Dixie Chicks to do it. It was a very odd choice. But that's that. And scene. I'm done talking about Taylor Swift now, I promise. Unless you start talking about her, then I'll continue talking about her. But until that happens, I'm done talking about her.
Okay.
Since we're completely and wildly off track and there's just no format to this episode of the Thunder and Lightning podcast, subscribe for more. How was your week going? How's your week
it's
going,
good.
Chris?
I went to the aquarium.
Yes, yeah. You want to talk about that a bit?
I pet a sea star.
That's good. I actually didn't know. You learned me a little today at Cadoba that they're not actually called starfish, right?
Yeah, they're not fish.
Right. So why do we call them starfish?
Because we're a-holes.
Okay, that's what I expected the answer to be, but that's just so weird how sometimes that happens.
I saw Myrtle the turtle.
Is that real? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that like a famous...
Yeah.
Oh. What is it? Is it like an old-ass turtle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Because turtles be old.
Yeah, she's 95.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So she was...
And the woman straight up said it was brutal. She was like... because they do like these talks and stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, and this is Myrtle, blah, blah, blah. She's 95 years old and will probably outlive all of us. And I was
God.
I was like, oh, Jesus. The immortal Myrtle.
When I... does the aquarium that you went to still have... Because I've been there before. Does it still have those giant, like... A giant jellyfish hanging from the ceiling that you have to walk under and stuff like that?
It had a giant whale bones.
No. See, that's cool. What I'm saying is, like, there was, like, probably to be hung up from the ceiling, like, a paper mache jellyfish, like a huge, huge, realistic paper mache jellyfish, and it was just hanging from the ceiling. But it was like you have to walk under it, and it wasn't just the jellyfish. That's the only one I remember. But there was like a bunch of them.
I don't remember that.
They scared
I
the
didn't see
shit
it.
out of me when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not because it was like, big animals. It's because I was afraid it was going to fall on me. I didn't want to walk under it.
Okay,
Because
that's
I was
fair.
like, right? Isn't it like,
Oh, I have that thought as an adult with things.
isn't it one of those stories where you're like, I'm about to drag Anthony as a kid under the bus, but then it's like, oh, that's our actual fear that
Yeah.
people have.
No, I wouldn't like that either. I found out this was pretty insane. There's like sharks in the big tank, right?
Yeah.
And there's like fish that eat other fish in there, and
Oh, really? Is there like a whole ecosystem in that
they
tank?
don't. So she said one question we get asked a lot is, do the fish eat each other? And she's like, never say never, but we feed them well enough that they don't have to. Like they don't go looking for other things to eat. But like, imagine just puff of red
Yeah.
in the tank as you're walking by, and then like little sharks just like dun dun dun, like past the glass.
That's crazy to think about, where it's like these two fish, one of them that would eat the other one if it were not for us feeding them, and they coexist together. I'm sure
Yeah.
it doesn't happen as perfectly as these people would hope it does,
Yeah,
but that's just such an odd thing to think about.
yeah,
Like, it would eat that, but it doesn't have to, and it probably knows not to at this point,
Right.
just solely based on the like Pavlovian, like, no, they're gonna give me food. I don't need to eat that one.
this complete subject change. Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly how I thought too. Sorry, I was thinking because I was thinking about what else can I mention about our trip to the aquarium. As we were leaving, we saw 2 fire trucks come up,
Oh,
and then there was another one to the side, and then another one coming down the street, and there was a fire jeep. There was like an army of firemen going towards the aquarium, and I was just like, all right, let's keep walking. Let's just get whatever it is we missed it. Let's just keep
Oh,
going.
God. Or you caused it.
Or we caused it.
Or you like what's that fucking
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was going to make a more modern reference. I forget what that show is called, but you like straight up like without realizing it just walked away and like caused a big fire, and you
Yeah.
just like you're still walking away from it.
Oh,
You're just
man.
like, "Oh, that's weird." And then you like go out for dinner.
We
You're
did
none
do
the
that.
wiser. I know, bitch.
You didn't know. Where did we go?
What?
Where do we go?
Probably I don't know. I don't know. Where did you go?
I don't know either. It was a good Italian restaurant. I forget what the name of it was. I really liked it. It started with an M.
That's good.
It said Little Italy on the sign though, but like that wasn't the name of the place.
Oh, okay.
It was
That is a place.
yeah. It was really good.
That's good.
I got the fettuccine alfredo.
That's every new restaurant. That's what I get.
Yeah?
Just like new restaurant, how's their fettuccine alfredo?
With
You know?
chicken?
Yeah, and broccoli. Yeah.
I didn't get broccoli.
Well, you don't like broccoli, right?
No, I love broccoli.
Oh.
I just that's
Then-
not in that's not in fettuccine alfredo. That's chickens eating broccoli.
Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, the whole,
Yeah.
whatever version of that they have. I'm like,
Right.
yo, how's your that?
Yeah.
Same thing with I don't really go to fast food restaurants that much unless it's
Oh, you go to Taco Bell and ask how their fettuccine alfredo
No,
is?
I was gonna say, I obviously go to Taco Bell and Popeyes to talk about it a lot of time, but I rarely ever go to Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's. But whenever there was a fast food like place, like we've talked about this before. There's like fast food, and then there's sit down restaurants, and then there's in the middle.
Yeah.
Whenever I would go to a fast food restaurant or an in the middle place, I would always be like, "How's your chicken sandwich with cheese and mayo?" That's
Okay.
always what I would get, and then I'll judge them based on the one meal. It's a very unfair thing to
Yeah.
do, but I love doing it. That's why I always get fettuccine alfredo or chicken ziti, whatever, whenever we go somewhere, if they have it, because I'm like, I'm gonna try that. 'Cause if
Okay.
you fuck this up, I'm never coming back here again. Have you ever been to Spuds?
No.
I don't know if this is a local place or if it's a chain.
It is.
You've never been?
No.
Oh, interesting.
It's across the street from one of the places we used to play.
Yeah, that's dead.
Yes.
I think it officially died, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's-
Not cool, but
It's a marijuana shop now.
how fun. How many of those are we gonna get around here? Honestly, Because
I
that
don't know.
fucking that auto body shop next to Walmart is going to be one of those too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, that sign on the door that I was like, probably just the people who made the door. It's not. It's them. They sell weed and whatnot. Probably weed paraphernalia as well. What was I saying? Spuds had a chicken broccoli ziti with buffalo chicken. It was really good.
Oh, cool.
The end. That was the end of my thing. You like spicy shit and
Yeah.
Italian food.
No, that sounds good.
It was really good. It was a little like, you have that thought in your head. I'm like, I bet I know how this tastes, and you really don't. It was a unique taste.
Okay.
It was cool. It was good. I would always get it because it was so good. So,
I'm done with this podcast.
yeah, you're done with it? I mean, oh, shit. We've been talking for way longer than I thought we were. We've been going for 45 minutes.
Good for us.
That's a good podcast. Probably due to the wedding, Ben, probably going to be no Cinematic Relief this week. But I can confirm that the next episode of Cinematic Relief is going to be about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah,
5.
yeah.
And then we haven't talked
And then
about...
I get to pick.
Well, I was going to say, we haven't talked about it yet, but a special occasion is happening. Do you want to do the Between Two Ferns movie on Cinematic Relief? Because it comes out tomorrow. Did
Really?
you know that?
No.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
All right, we can
I'm
do
like
that.
definitely going to like watch it without you.
Oh,
And like you can watch
okay.
it without me, but like
I
we can
didn't
still-
realize how hyped you were for Between Two Ferns. I remember.
didn't know it existed. They dropped a trailer 2 weeks ago.
No, I just mean the skit itself. Like, I feel like I showed you the Michael Cera one and the Steve Carell one,
yeah.
and you liked them, but I didn't realize you were like super hyped for. We can watch the rest of them. I love Between Two Ferns.
Here's the deal. I've never seen all of Between Two Ferns. Christ. I like the idea of it. It's a very like high concept. Like I was explaining it to my dad, and as I was doing this, I'm like, "You're not gonna like this." I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Like I asked him if he knew what it was, and I should have. When he said no, I should have just been like, "Okay, never mind."
Yeah.
But like I saw the Obama episode. He's got.
Did you see the Jerry Seinfeld one?
Yes, because it was filmed as part
Right,
of
right.
Comedians in a Car Getting Coffee, which I have seen that.
Okay.
I've seen not that many episodes of that either, but I saw the episode with Zach Galifianakis, and Jerry Seinfeld, like, pretty much the whole time talks about how he, like, misses Between Two Ferns, and he, like, just wishes it would come back, and then they film an episode right there.
Right.
And then the whole, like, last 5 minutes of that episode of Comedians in a Car Getting Coffee is the latest episode
Yeah.
of Between Two Ferns. But I didn't know, like, here's the thing. I didn't know a Between Two Ferns movie with an actual plot was something I wanted until it was here.
See, I'm not sure how I feel, but I hope I like it.
I have high hopes. I think it looks really good. But we shall see.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited. I'm not going to be able to watch it tomorrow either because I have to write a ton of stuff for D&D. I took a bold approach with D&D this time. We're going to see if it works.
Okay. You're just killing one of us right off
Yep,
the bat.
killing you all. Killing everyone.
No. It's just one. Send a message. I get it.
Well, I already did that, sort of.
Well, not of your own device.
No, she forced my hand. That
Like-
sounds...
Like, if we all sat down and you were like, all right, I just need y'all to make a roll. And it's like, I got a 10, I got a 20, I got a 5, I got a 6. It's like, oh, what'd you get, Kelsey? I got a 5. Oh, okay, you're done. You can spend the rest of the time making a new character if you want, but she's dead.
No, I'd have to give a reason.
No. Well,
You're on the way here in between campaigns. Your character contracted a deadly virus and has since died. She's dead. Roll a new one.
that would send a message.
That'd be a power play for sure. Not quite. Listen, you know me. I'm always down with a stellar power play. I practically came up with the phrase power play. I don't think that's the sort of power play that I want to do. As a DM or as a friend. I don't think I want to pull some shit like that.
If the next words out of her mouth weren't, well, I spent a lot of money on this piece.
Well, she didn't. It was a gift.
Oh, you're right. I got that for Christmas, didn't
Yeah. So she technically didn't spend a lot of money
Oh,
on that
then
piece.
I'd look at you and I'd say, hey, I spent a lot of money on that piece.
No, honestly, if I was on the other side, if I was the person who just got fucked over like that, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to roll up a new character with the exact same stats and and alignment and race and class and look
In name.
and name. You could treat them differently if you want, but I won't. Yeah, we're done. That's it. Podcast over. Any last words?
And I'm lightning.
New almost fancy with our friend Timber coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. He did a adequate job.
Yeah. Not an insult by any means. He was probably the most nervous guest we've had.
Yeah,
Which
we
was,
scared him. Obviously, he hasn't been listening to this season of Almost Fancy. He did,
And
however.
our like epic losing streak that we've been having.
Yeah, he
Don't
is-
eat one on
Hold on. He was
There
the
was-
first guest
to bring
to
us
ever
food.
gift us anything.
Don't eat a chip into the mic. As soon as he puts that chip in his mouth, the episode's over. Bye.
I like to